Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the British Leadership Debate, where the absurdity of politics meets the theatre of the absurd. Tonight, we have a cast of characters so bewildering, they make Lewis Carroll's creations seem downright conventional. Mr. Conservative Leader, now, can you please clarify your stance on economic policies?
Economic policies, you say? Right. Well, you see, tax cuts are... Wait, what's the topic again?
We were discussing economic policies. What's your plan for addressing the country's fiscal challenges?
Yes. Fiscal challenges. Immigration control is of utmost importance. We must build a wall. No, scratch that. Perhaps a moat.
I think you might be conflating a few issues there. Let's focus on the economy. Any specific measures you'd propose?
Economic measures, right. Well, you see, my fellow Britons, we must embrace fiscal responsibility and rubber chickens.
Let's try this again. What about climate change? How do you plan to address that issue?
Climate change, yes. We'll plant trees, reduce emissions, and maybe throw in some tax cuts for good measure.
Mr. Labour Leader, can you please explain your party's position on social justice?
Social justice, my friend, is the cornerstone of our movement.
Oh, brilliant. A revolution with a top hat.
Where's your expense report, comrade?
Look at the king of the revolution.
The proletariat must rise against the bourgeoisie, and together, we shall achieve true equality.
Well, regardless of your attire, can you clarify your party's stance on economic policies?
Economic policies. Fear not, comrades, for we shall seize the means of production and redistribute wealth to the masses. Also, where's my expense report?
Let's move on. What's your stance on international relations, particularly with regards to trade agreements?
Yes, trade agreements. As the monarch of this great nation, I decree free trade with all nations. Except the bourgeoisie, of course.
Mr. Labour Leader, your platform is certainly distinctive. But I can't help but wonder, are you sure you aren't just a communist in a suit?
He's not fooling anyone.
Next he'll be telling us he's wearing the suit ironically.
My friend, you misunderstand. I am a Marxist revolutionary, fighting for the rights of the proletariat. This suit merely disguises my true identity.
I knew there was a red under that suit.
Thank you, Liberal Democrats. Can you please tell us about your party's vision for the future?
Yes. Our future is all about Europe. We love Europe, and we want to be best friends with Europe forever and ever.
Yes, Europe. But what about domestic policies? How do you plan to address issues within the country?
Oh, I know. We should have a unicorn as the national animal, and free candy for everyone.
That's an interesting idea. But what about more serious matters, like healthcare or education?
I'm a superhero. I'll save Europe from Brexit monsters and bring back the unicorns.
Is this real?
I don't even know anymore.
Okay, let's just move on. What about your party's stance on environmental issues?
We should make the whole world like Europe, with rainbows and sunshine and no nasties.
I can't watch this anymore.
I can't watch this anymore.
Thank you, Reform UK. Can you please outline your party's key priorities for this election?
You bet I can. First things first, we need to shake up the establishment and bring power back to the people. None of this politically correct nonsense, just good old-fashioned common sense.
Yes, but could you be more specific about your policies? How do you plan to address issues like the economy and healthcare?
Economy, healthcare. I'll tell you what needs addressing. The Consocialists and their left-wing agenda. We're going to cut red tape, slash taxes, and make Britain great again. No more nanny state, just freedom and opportunity for all.
Let's try to focus on policy specifics. What about your party's stance on immigration and national security?
Immigration, national security. Let me tell you something about that. We're going to take back control of our borders, close them to illegal immigrants, and keep our country safe from threats both foreign and domestic. And those consocialists won't stop US, no sir.
Why does he keep calling them consocialists? It's so annoying.
I miss the days when politicians talked like normal people.
Hey, Reform. Your mum says dinner's ready.
Very funny, consocialist. But when you're joking around, I'm here fighting for real change and a better future for this country.
Dinner at Reform's house tonight, everyone.
Maybe his mum has a better economic plan.
Let's keep the interruptions to a minimum, please. Now, Reform UK, you were discussing your party's stance on immigration.
Immigration, yes. We need to close the borders, protect our country, and
I think your mum's also serving dessert. Reform. Better hurry.
this isn't a joke, this is about the future of our nation. The consocialists want to turn this debate into a circus, but I won't let them distract US from the real issues.
Well, there you have it, folks. Another enlightening debate. If there's anything we learned today, it's that no matter who's in charge, we all lose. Good night.